What's good, YouTube?
I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team.
Just OG2Chainz back with another video.
My guy an opportunity because both of these guys, David,
Playing Norman versus Edmund
I mean, when they're not
Memorial.
open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
Said Norman.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback adapting. On the run, deep down the right side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Might be calling a hot route. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's second and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's first and 10 from the 31. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5.
So,
Nice job executing all of the assignments.
I like the Edmonds jerseys.
So we'll
Pretty
see
nice,
the
the all
offense on the
white.
field to start this drive. They went
It's a
3
little
down on their
weird
first
though,
possession.
because
Now
Edmonds
let's see if they
isn't
can be
red
more
or
productive
anything.
this time around. Pulls it in. It's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Probably the
Good job,
toughest
Rex.
call on the play sheet. 3rd and long.
My boy, the ref did his job.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that.
If I ever do that, that means I have ear problems. Because my ear problems is really bad.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Richmond. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He'll go to
Sir.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Defense.
Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You'd love to see this. Offense early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
All right, let's get this first down.
They'll run for it on
Sir,
3rd and short.
yes, sir.
After 40, there he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a
Bro, that's so fake, bro.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to fire deep.
Oh, that's pass interference.
That incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Why are you throwing in the middle, bro? I'm bars, bro. My quarterback trash, bro. Straight boot cheeks, bro. He straight buns.
Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Galloway. And they pick up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. Runs through the tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Morris. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he runs through one tackle.
Gosh, bro, get a tackle.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left.
That's it. Bruh, why you pushing in, 7?
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And what a push up front by this.
And it's blocked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
55 yards
Do this.
and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Let's go. 6-7. Let's go.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out
Let's
right
go.
at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down.
You gotta catch it, bro. He just running towards the ball, not catching it. Like, bro, make that make sense.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on the guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
6-7 in the first quarter.
They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's
Sweet.
third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking left. And the
Catch the ball, bro.
Roll the dice. Snake eyes. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to pop the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it.
Yeah,
He
nice.
just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's run out of bounds. And
Where is he running to?
on the play.
Where on earth is he running to?
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it
Nope.
from 56 yards out.
So,
And it's no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout.
that's a catch.
Ball to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical
They cheated
matchup
me,
there.
bro.
3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down, but a flag is also
Oh my
down.
gosh, sure.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bro,
And they can't connect, and the gamble does
I know he did
work
not
out.
just throw it to the ground, bro.
And the offense heads out
Did he
on the
really
field to
just
get
do
the drive
that?
started.
I pressed on the button and everything.
Wants to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I mean, this is high school football. This is not college football. This is high school football, so I mean that's probably is how they play.
The short hands, it's Richmond.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive lineman do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down.
Yeah, holding.
Flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw.
We get to.
The line. It's Richmond. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage.
I'm just going, I'm already using some jeans on me or something. I mean, in some a shirt, my bad. In a shirt. No, I already got some jeans. I'm gonna just put a shirt in. Yeah, I mean.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Defense. Defense.
Let's it go to the end zone. And the incomplete pass on third down. But
Can't
there
do
is
that.
a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming.
Trash.
The attempt is no good. And after
They straight trash.
down by a single.
Straight doodle cheeks,
Oh, man,
man.
the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
There you go, quarterback.
Forward to the first down, they'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go, bro.
Runs the finish line for the touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees this guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
You're
lead.
going to kick it over here.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense gets back on the field, ready to dial up ball play.
All right, let's go.
Really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh,
past the 30. They'll make the stop, but not before they use. Beautifully and pick up the first down.
Come on,
Big
defense.
chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down.
Hey, let's go, D-line.
Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Galloway.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Morris. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You're looking down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work.
Yeah, let's go.
Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll start this drive firing. Right down the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Thank you.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Fires to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Puts 6 on the board.
Don't worry about it.
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary and you make that big play.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass.
It's the ball, bro.
But it just dribbled out of his hands. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh gosh, bro, they just suck, bro.
Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football and
We're just done with this game, but this is fake.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
That's a really good job on the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job on the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice. Thank you.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, stacking him back at the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the running back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Again, who are you throwing it to, bro?
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The field goal is no good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
I don't want to start this match, bro. I want to sleep, bro.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Get him, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Big time play by the defense.
Big boy seatbelts. Let's go, bro. Let's go, Line. Let's work.
They don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. And the quick
Oh, that was a glitch.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly.
Let's go, 1 down. 1 down.
This offense, 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner is stopped. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Thank you, bro.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Good job, Rich.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. from the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Yes, sir.
They get him.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Yes, sir.
It's in for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richmond. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
Let's go.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quarterback may change this route. Someone not clear on the snap.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the heck? Why are you jumping?
So the decision has been made, and the coach
Bro,
will take
like-
the penalty.
Like, bro, we practice this in practice, bro. I don't know why you jumping, bro.
Leaves it with the back.
All over this now.
Down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
This ref is killing me, bro.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle.
Oh, thank you.
Might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to get to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option to give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. 4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here comes the option. Oh, there's always
get the ball. Bro, get the ball, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. I pitched it way before he even hit my quarterback, bro. And he still didn't get the ball.
This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls it and fires to the left. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
No. How you get beat, man?
Take it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, bro. You slow, bro. Oh, bro. There should be no reason that tight end scored on me.
Position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he was
come here.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Oh, catch it.
A big hit there versus 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. He's going for it all.
Yes, sir.
He's got it.
Yes, sir.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him
Good catch.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Takes a handoff. It's Hurts. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Next going for the goal line. And it'll be a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to surge it in. He finds the end zone for the 2.
Yes,
and now
sir.
7. He marched 78 yards.
Let's go, bro.
And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Caught over the middle. It's Ross.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on a first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Catch in the middle.
Bro, that's fake, bro.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
But that tight end is not doing all that, bro. That tight end is not doing all
Wants to
that.
go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Morris.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to throw it.
Stay on him, bro. Stay on him.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll throw it from the red zone. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Illegal block. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. Stop him, D-line. Stop him, D-line. Nice. Let's go.
You know, it's going to be so important for this offense to get better up front protecting.
Yes, sir.
Trying to give this quarterback a pocket to throw from, because David, right now in that last play, he had no chance.
Yeah, and step one in stopping a good passing attack is always being able to affect the quarterback. And it's not always with sacks, and sometimes it's with pressures. But when you get the sacks, and now you get them behind the sticks and put them in more predictable situations, that is exactly what you want from your defense.
Get out.
Just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
He's been missing field goals all day today. I don't even know why.
But nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll go to the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now the play fake. Makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence for this offense.
Oh, he's got some room.
Let's go.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Back to the ground game on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down at the 1.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Snagged out of the air.
Touchdown. Thanks. Thanks for that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within
Game time, baby.
They were, and now big time advantage, big time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
No. Go get him, 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 go get him. He is not that fast, bro. He is not that fast.
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to
They
throw the
kiss
football
back
just
up.
and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Oh yeah, big boy.
Space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to
I'll make
focus
to the
on
first down. I got
all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. The give and tick, 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 tick.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Completes it in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally
people getting hurt on here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Complete in the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
A really nice job by this offense. Look at the play action. Really sell the fake. You watch people, they scramble up, they go up to play the run. Nice job, quarterback, putting his foot in the ground, completing the...
Throws toward the end zone.
It's a flag.
Way too far for everybody.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. refused to play fake. Now to throw. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They held the ball for
no more touchdowns in the good
touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
No.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35.
Gosh, bro.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. They
should have been the fumble.
Pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to keep it in the air.
Nice.
And the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today.
Yes, sir.
It would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So Louisville's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? Which style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Snagged in the middle. It's Rooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side.
Bro, that's fake. Oh my
And what a
gosh, bro.
huge chunk play for this offense.
cheating.
Just exactly what you need to move the
But
ball
they
down the
cheating.
field. Quarterback on the keep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Lawson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Going for it all.
Thank you. Let's go.
He'll try to take it back.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because
Tip drill, yes, sir.
to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It's incomplete.
I'm supposed to catch that running back.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He might want another play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets made.
Oh, catch the ball.
On that play that were
Oh
open,
my
could have had a
God.
chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Bullock. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Makes the catch. It's Lawson. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. He'll set up to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Ducks want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Obviously not to start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all.
Catch the ball, bro. Can somebody catch the ball, bro?
Points on offense.
Every defense defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming.
So yes, sir. Good catch. About time.
He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going
out of time.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Jackson will throw. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. There he goes.
Let's go.
Across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Now from inside the red zone.
Oh my God, that's who you know.
They snuff out the threat. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Got his man down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when they catch a big fella.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's score right here.
An empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you. You got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half, with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. The Cardinals with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down in the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Bro, yeah, I'm asleep, bro.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. All wideouts, no backs. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick completion on the out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. ball on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do, and open.
Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up.
It's just a pick your poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. The give on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start the return inside his 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. He's got him this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Lockett. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running the option, it's Jackson. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Jackson will throw. He'll take a shot. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rooks. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding. Just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Jackson gonna throw it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. It's complete to the left. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can get something to eat?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Oregon! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to to run with football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Off play action. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. This was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm putting it on your desk.
Graduation. I'm ready to rock you.